I'm here with Marisa Landau, who's on the Committee for Pets in the Workplace, and she's going to talk to us about Dogs at Work book that they've published. We also have Kaya. Kaya, nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. So, Marisa, can you tell us about this Dogs at Work?
Absolutely. Here at the Humane Society of the United States, we're fortunate enough to have a Pets in the Workplace program. Studies have shown that there's so many benefits to having pets in the workplace. Decreased stress, improved communication between employees, improved morale. Generally, people are just happier when they bring their pets to work. People are not worried about leaving their dogs at home all day. There's less absenteeism. So we feel that this is a great benefit and privilege for different companies to offer their employees.
What about productivity? You've got your dog at work.
There was a study that showed that 76 million Americans would prefer to work at a place that allowed them to bring their dogs to work. And so people are more productive because they're less concerned about leaving their dogs home all day.
Let's say somebody wants to bring, the Pets in the Workplace program to their office or workplace. Do you think they should approach coworkers first or get all the coworkers on board before they approach a boss?
The first thing is that, it should be seen as an employee benefit or a privilege. It's a low-cost benefit that employers can offer, but it is a privilege. So I think the first step would be to survey employees and just gauge what the interest is. How many people would be interested in bringing their dogs, and also address any concerns, questions, or maybe negative feedback people have. Not everyone is a dog lover. Okay. There are people with allergies, so you want to make sure that there are areas that dogs don't go. You want to make sure before you have any dogs in the workplace that your building is ready. So there's areas to take them out, there's waste receptacles.
What's the first thing you're going to do if the boss gives you the go-ahead?
First thing is we ask for vaccination proof, so just the basics, rabies, bordetella, distemper. The dog needs to be relatively clean, no fleas.
Shower. Kaya, do you shower every day?
They don't have a minimum shower requirement, but we don't want stinky dogs here, and most people are pretty cognizant of that. We want to make sure that there's no hazards, so there are wires under desks, things like that. So people bring their dogs beds, water bowls, things for them to do during the day. And we also have color-coded name tags for the dogs, and that will let visitors know kind of what sort of temperament each dog has.
So what colors?
So Kaya's a green, which means she's totally unflappable, no problem, anyone can approach her, even if I'm not there. Yellow means I'm a little more shy, wait for my owner to give the okay before approaching. And red doesn't necessarily mean aggressive, just, I'm fearful or I'm nervous. Don't approach me without my owner present.
I love how she's over here. She's just paying attention to everything.
She's
and
that's
so chill.
What's great, because once the dogs are used to coming to work, most of them are just mellow. They don't freak out. You don't hear barking when you come in. Everyone is pretty chill. It's nice. And, the employees get a chance to get some exercise and get some fresh air, go for a walk. So there's all sorts of both mental and health benefits to bringing dogs to work.
Where can someone purchase Dogs at Work?
Amazon.com is a great place to start. Otherwise, check a local bookstore, or you could always contact us at the Humane Society of the United States. It's not so much as a rule book, just more of a guideline. If you're going to approach this with your supervisor or your company, here are the things to think about. This is what has worked and not worked for other companies, and here's how you should approach it.
Hey Willie, just wondering why you haven't been able to pick up the phone.
Your free 30-day trial. Phone lines are open now.
Where certain fungal infections are common.
Call now.
You're watching the Playboy Channel.
Good boy. Anyway, give me a call. Want to talk to you about these dogs I met. They're so nice, and they all have their cubicles and styled and everything. Okay, give me a call. Bye.